What's poppin', Blair Waldorf? It's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I am here with an all tea, all shade Gossip Girl Season 2, Episode 1 review. I drop videos Monday through Sunday. Everything that I say is for entertainment purposes only, not to be taken seriously, meaning my jokes. So if that works for you, then let's get into this review. Okay, I'm so super excited that Gossip Girl is back on HBO Max. This was one of the shows that you guys wanted me to review, and it's one of my favorite shows. I love the original that used to be on the CW. Loved it, loved it, loved it. So I was super excited last year when they came back with a reboot and with more melanin in the cast. Let's get into episode 1 of season 2. By the way, if you guys want me to continue to do these videos, you gotta support and tell others about it so we can get the views, and make sure you thumbs up this video. It helps out tremendously, okay? So we start off the episode with Audrey, Aki, and Max. They are still in this relationship, this throuple couple or whatever, and the plan is for them to finally go public with everything because Max does not want to be a secret. Let me tell you, one of my grievances with this show is that out of this cast, especially out of the males in this cast, which is only 3, it's Aki, Max, and Obi. Obi to me is a no, ain't nobody checking for Obi. Aki, yeah, ain't nobody really checking for him, especially not me. And Max is fine ass white boy. I hate the fact that they have him in this throuple. You needed a heartthrob on this show, and he just ain't giving what I wanted him to give. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're trying to be progressive and keep up with the times, you know, with him being sexually fluid and all that. But we wanted a straight heterosexual guy that is some eye candy on this show, and he could have been that. It would have been so good if you would have had him being the love interest for one of the black girls on this show. And I feel like they dropped the ball with that. Let me know if y'all agree with my thinking or standing on that, or maybe they need to bring another guy into the show so we can get that straight heterosexual eye candy. So Luna has dyed her hair black this season, and I love it on her, living for her new hair style. Monet wig, I liked her better last season with her braids. That wig got to go. It is giving very much a wig. It is giving grandma's wig, grandma's hands. I do not like it, and she's supposed to be a bad bitch. Bad bitches would not have no wig plopped on their head like that. Julian has moved in with her sister Zoya because, her daddy got caught up on, touching on young girls and shit, or whatever the fuck his nasty ass was doing. And she is getting on Zoya's fucking nerves because she done moved all her clothes and shit into Zoya's room. She has just taken over all of Zoya's space. She trying to get in the bathroom before Zoya. It's just like, girl, you done came in and just taken over my whole house. Like, do you have any motherfucking manners, bitch? The fuck? So then we see Aki and Audrey and Max in the room. They done just got done fucking, and his mama come knocking on the door. She does not know that Max is there, but yet and still Aki and Audrey like, wait a minute, we not decent, here we come, da da da. And I'm like, what in the hell? So parents just out here letting their kids fuck and have girlfriends and boyfriends over to the house. Like, what kind of shit is this? They did the same thing on Sex in the City with old girl with the red hair, her son having sex in the house loud and shit. Girl, ain't no motherfucking way. But anywho, so they hiding Max up in the room or whatever because they don't want nobody to know that they all fucking each other. Child, I guess. So Julian tells Zoya that she plans on going to college, and Zoya like, excuse you, girl? What you gonna major in? Like, what? Social media? Like, girl, like, no, your grades ain't even that good. Like, girl, have several. And Julian, like, I talked to your dad about it. He was very encouraging. So she looking at her like, you having conversations with my daddy without me? The bitch who the fuck told you could talk to my daddy when I'm not around? Like, when we start doing that? Absolutely not. Julian has been off of social media as well because she's trying to be a newer, better person that doesn't lie and doesn't, keep up with the drama and all that. But lo and behold, she has been given false fake tea to Gossip Girl, who is one of the teachers at the school by the name of Kate. So she ain't all the way clean. She's still up to no good. She's still on her bullshit. But I just love Julie and her buzz cut because, I got one, and the actress just plays her. It's just so stinking cute, and I love her style. So, then we see Max and Audrey, and Aki at school, and he ready to fucking go public. First day back, I'm ready, and they like, they are not ready to do it. They are scared. They're just not prepared to let everybody know. And I would think that with them being so progressive and so in the now, that they would be okay with it. So it's just funny to me that their characters are so afraid to come out as a throuple. I mean, who cares? I mean, at this point, everybody at school already know anyway. You act like y'all gonna be persecuted. At least y'all fucking Max, who fine as fuck. So hey, it's a notch up from fucking Aki, old langly ass, gangly ass. Girl, bye. So, Julian tells Luna and Monet that, she, falling back this year. She ain't really trying to be on the queen bee type shit. Then she thinking about going to college. And Monet looking at her like, girl, get out my face with this stupid ass shit. I don't have time for this. I do not have time. So I was obsessed with Julian's rude varsity jacket. And now it makes me want to go on Essence, because Essence is having their annual winter sale. And they have a bunch of rude products on sale. And now when I get done doing this review, I'm gonna head over there and go get me some rude apparel, because that rude varsity jacket was life and I need it on my body immediately. So Julian tells Audrey to basically come clean about her relationship status, because lying never works out. And Audrey looking at her like, girl, all of a sudden you got a conscience and think you motherfucking Maya Angelou, that you could tell people what the fuck to do and give them advice. Girl, did nobody ask you? I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. So, after she got read, Julian then texts Gossip Girl that they little threesome then went to a throuple. So now she's starting to give real true tea instead of false tea. So this teacher by the name of Mike has returned to the school and taken Kate's classroom. And they already have started off on, odd ends, because she looking like, who are you and why the fuck did you take my classroom? But he kind of cute. He giving me Scooby-Doo vibes, but he can get it. He can get it a little bit. And she needs somebody to bust her back open, because she's just so goddamn wound up. So Julian talks to Kate about being her counselor, but lo and behold, as they're having this conversation, Julian is texting Gossip Girl, and Gossip Girl, who is Kate, is responding back to her, and they both doing it in each other's faces, and they have it where they don't see the fact that they texting each other. Like on the screen, you could literally hear their phones buzzing. So I'm like, this don't make no sense. Writers, I feel like y'all dropped the ball with that part. It was so unrealistic that they would be texting each other and they wouldn't figure out that they would be texting each other and that she would be texting Gossip Girl. Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, I felt like that was just such a dumb scene, and it just was not realistic on any level. So, Monet at this point is plotting to take Julian down, because she want to be the queen bee, and she is tired of lending her expertise to a bitch that don't never want to fucking listen. So Shan, Zoya's new bestie, who loves a 5-finger discount, tells her that basically Julian is your daddy's new favorite. He got a new daughter, bitch. You are now the ugly stepsister, and she is taking your place. So Zoya really getting into her feelings now. Monet gets Julian to be the debutante, to join the debutante ball so she can fucking embarrass her ass and step up as the new bitch that's running the goddamn school. At first Julian wasn't really into it, but she talked her into it. It was like, it's gonna be some hot guys there. It'll help you, with your extracurricular activities for you to get to college. So Julian decides to do it. And so then we see the new teacher, Mike, turn Kate down when she asks to be his little +1 to the debutante ball because she trying to get in there so she can get, real live coverage and tea for Gossip Girl, because she already know and hip to the fact that Julian been giving her false tea. You know what I'm saying? And she needs some real true tea to keep people excited and wanting to know what Gossip Girl is about. I still do not like the angle of the teacher being Gossip Girl. I want them to take it back to the old formula of us not knowing who the fuck Gossip Girl is. I really wish last season they would have had, Gossip Girl end up in somebody else's hands and we not know until the series finale like it was the first go around. I do not like Kate being Gossip Girl at all. I think that that's the stupidest idea ever. So Julian ends up telling Zoya that she asked Nick to present her at the debutante ball because she ain't fucking with her daddy. And Zoya was like, first of all, bitch, he ain't your daddy, so why the fuck are you asking him? And Zoya was like, on the night of this debutante ball, me and my daddy already had plans. And Julian was like, well, he said that you would understand. And she was looking like, bitch, I fucking don't. Like, you're getting on my fucking nerves. You taking over my house. You taking my daddy away from me. Like, everything is always about Julian. When can everything be about me? Marsha. So Max plans to have dinner with Audrey and Aki so they can finally come out, because he got his feelings hurt early in the episode when they refused to come out when they got to school. So they lied to him and was like, all right, we'll plan it, you just show up. And so he gung-ho thinking that they finally gonna come out as a couple, but Aki and Audrey like, I am not fucking ready to do this. So they just keep on lying to this man and stringing him along. And I just feel like a character like Max would have been told them to kiss my motherfucking ass. I don't give a fuck how good the sex is and how my feelings are for y'all. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with y'all. So Kate gets Nick to take her to the debutante ball. She little weasel her little way back into his life again and uses him also to be the one to escort her so she can get new tea. So Audrey and Aki take Max to this restaurant that don't nobody go to, child. And he looking like, this where we going? Like, we couldn't go to Nobu. We couldn't go to the Olive Garden. Like, this where y'all taking me? But lo and behold, Audrey spot this dude that they go to school with whose father owns the building. And she is super nervous because she like, fuck. She wasn't anticipating it. So she go over and speak to the dude, and he was like, so I guess what Gossip Girl was saying about y'all is true. And she was like, no, it's not true at all. She's steady lying. So she acted hella weird and shit at the table, and she get up and excuse herself to go to the bathroom, and she texted Aki to kiss Max, and then when he does it, she comes over to the table and splashes him with water and was like, you kissing my man, and just causing a whole scene to further throw the stench off the fact that they are all in this relationship with each other. And I just feel like after the way they built Max's character up last season, that really would have been the last straw for him. Like, y'all got me fucked to the up. Hell no. So, while they're at the debutante rehearsals, it's one of the girls there, and she's super sad because they won't allow her girlfriend to escort her. They only allow boys to do it, which is so antiquated. And Zoya is looking at Julian like, this the type of shit that you want to participate in? Like, really, girl? And Julian like, I understand you trying to get on your political shit right about now, but now is not the time. Let me just do me for one night, Zoya. Sit your political ass down somewhere. All right, now sit your ass down somewhere, bitch. You are not Hillary Clinton. Sit down somewhere. So Zoya and Shan then plan their own scheme to ruin the debutante ball because they don't agree with their rules. And also I felt like she low-key wanted to hurt her sister as well because she was jealous. So Luna tells Max to stop thinking about himself and asks Audrey and Aki what they want. And he like, huh? Because for him, everything is about him and what he wants, and he wants them to go along with how he feels. And she like, dude, they not ready. They're not ready. And he like, nope, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. We all came up, with this agreement that we're gonna come out and it's gonna happen. So she like, okay, all right, I guess, boo, do you. So Kate learns that Nick has gotten a promotion at his job, and she was in her feelings. I don't understand why. I can't remember from season 1 what. Oh, I think because he wasn't making enough money or something like that. Maybe she thought he was still struggling. I don't know, but she got into her feelings about it. And when Kate is at the bar talking to Mike, Nick comes over and introduces himself, and Mike like, oh, so she got you to bring her. And he looking like, huh? So that's when he realized, oh, bitch, your ass is up to no good while you sitting up here getting the attitude because I done got a promotion at my job, but we both lying to each other. So Kate makes her way to find out information on Camille, who is Monet's mom. Like, she wants tea on this woman. I forgot why she got beef with this lady, but she is determined to take her ass down. So she sees Camille going off on one of the event planners, because the girl basically, she want her to be the event planner and her assistant at the same time. So the girl is all frazzled and shit, and Kate was like, look, I'll help you out. I know Camille. I'll go and get the roster for the lineup for tonight. So the girl was like, oh my God, thank you. So she goes into Camille's office and she starts snooping around, and the door opens, and lo and behold, Mike ass comes in there. So she runs and hides and sees him snooping around as well. So they both up to some shit. Now I want to know what the hell Mike trying to get on Camille. So as the debutante ball is beginning, 2 of Monet's minions come running up to Nick, telling him that Zoya then got glass in her foot. So he go running, of course, to see what's going on with Zoya. And as Julian is about to be presented, she can't find Nick anywhere. So she is like flustered and scared and don't know what the fuck to do. And then Camille is presenting Nick as if he's her father, and she like, no, that's not my dad. And then her real father actually pops up, and she looking like, what the fuck are you doing here? Who the fuck invited you? And he was like, Zoya. But Zoya didn't invite him. It was Monet's ass who invited him, being funny, trying to ruin her night and embarrass the fuck out of her. So at this point, me and Monet would have to box, bitch, because you got me fucked to the up. So Max then decide to stand in front of the whole crowd and out their relationship. Aki and Audrey ass run the fuck off because they like, not today. So he embarrassed again. And so then Monet, before Julian can even figure out what the fuck is going on, she runs out in a blue fucking sparkly dress while everybody else has to wear white. And she was like, her mama looking like, where the fuck is you going looking like Vanna White? And she was like, I'm changing things. I don't want to, abide by the rules, and I'm going to have a girl walk me out. But lo and behold, while she was doing her quick change, the girl who was mad that her girlfriend couldn't walk her, the girlfriend actually showed up, and they had their whole moment in front of the crowd and shit. And so she ended up stealing Monet's limelight. So Monet's whole plan went down the drain. I was like, this is what your crooked ass get, even though I stand you because you's a bitch and I love a bitch. So her whole, like I said, moment has gotten ruined. Julian confront her like, what the fuck, bitch? And why the hell would you invite my damn daddy here, hoe? So Monet was like, bitch, I ain't gotta listen to shit you gotta say. She pushed the shit out of Julian. And then here comes Zoya was like, I was the one that told old girlfriend to come, and then Monet pushed her, and then everybody get the fighting, child. It is a whole melee. I thought I was watching the Royal Rumble, bitch, because them hoes was acting a goddamn fool. Camille was pissed the fuck off. It was just a melee. So after the fight, we see Camille and Monet enter Camille's office. So at this point, now it's Kate and Mike hiding in the closet or whatever. But Kate videos their whole confrontation, and Camille cusses Monet the fuck out. When that lady is a mommy dearest, honey. She was like, you invited a sexual predator and hurt your best friend, and I have to bribe your head mistress to make you look better. I'm embarrassed to know you. And I mean, she cussed her out for old and new. I was like, bitch, why the hell you have her? Because you act like you can't stand her. And Monet was just sitting there looking pitiful in the face and crying or whatever. And she was like, bitch, when her mama walked out the room, I was like, yeah, you said it when she left. I dare you to say it in her face. We know you won't. So, Max then, after the night is a disaster, he basically tells them, y'all gotta prove y'all want to be with me at this point. And they still are unable to do it. So he just like, you know what? It's all good. But Luna tells him like, dude, once again, they're not ready. They're scared. And you got to respect where they're at, because you was at a place at one point where you weren't comfortable to come out as, who you are. So Zoya tells Julian that she's jealous of her relationship with her father. And Julian was like, well, I'm jealous because, you know what you want to do with your life. I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck I am and what I want to do with myself. So at least they're back on good terms, because I love them and their sisterly relationship. And the actress that plays Zoya, you cannot tell me that lady is not Zoe Kravitz's long lost sister and Lisa Bonet long lost daughter. I mean, oh my God, she could play Lisa Bonet tomorrow in a movie. They all look just alike. She is so beautiful. So, Zoya learns at the end of the night that Shan is actually rich as fuck. So she just out here stealing and acting a fool because her ass is bored. But I like her character, because I love the fact when they was in this bathroom at school, she was sitting up there taking the good soap out of the dispensers and replacing it with Maya's. And I thought Maya's was some good soap, because that's the soap I buy. Child, and I'm like, why is you up here selling good soap like your ass can't fucking afford it? That shit cracks me up. So I cannot wait to see her family and see why she acts the way that she does and out here stealing for no fucking reason. So Zoya was looking like, who in the fuck is this bitch? Like, who am I hanging around? So Audrey and Aki then pop up at Max's house that night and was like, we're finally ready. And he was like, y'all not. And I respect that. When y'all are ready, we can do it or whatever. I'm just not feeling this shit. I want this relationship to be over. I don't see it for them. Can we please make him be just focused on women or something? I mean, I'm just not here for it. I don't know where Obi is. I don't want him to come back because he lame and he is not cute at all. Like, no, please don't bring him back. But I already know he coming back. Boo. Nobody is here for you. Tomatoes. So Gossip Girl then texts Julian to watch herself around Monet. And she actually was giving Julian a heads up because she know Monet is coming for her. So at the end of the episode, we see Julian go over to Monet's house to ask her, like, why the fuck would you invite my daddy? And Monet basically tell her, bitch, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your crown, and I'm coming for everything you got, bitch. This is personal. So Julian was like, bring it, bitch. I would love to see you try, ho. So this season, we're about to see these two megawatts go head to head. And I am here for it because I love Monet and I love Julian. So it's going to be so good to see them go heads up as who is the real queen bee. So looking forward to it. Based on the reaction to this video and the numbers, we will see if I'm gonna do episode 2 of this season that's already up right now. They dropped episode 1 and 2, so please, like I said, support, get these views up, thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button, you guys, so you know when my videos drop. I love you, and thank you for listening to my Gossip Girl review. See you on the next one. Bye.